Attention
Okay. Dumb.
task force personnel. You are authorized to be in Phase 1 of the Suppression Initiative. Repeat. Phase 1 of the Suppression Initiative is a go.
I don't. Okay, well, I'm just right back here. Yes. Yes. Yes, I know.
Now's a good time to take down some bad guys, while the task force is putting heat on them. Now that's fun!
I go so high. So what is over here? I'm being chased apparently.
Available units, please respond to a disturbing the peace situation. Suspects may be armed.
I'm gonna pat you.
Straw hat, no cap.
Fool me once.
You're all tricks. No more tricks.
Exactly. Mammal tricks.
Just send me the dry cleaning bill. Some days you just got it. Always feels good to take out the trash.
Many of the petty criminals apprehended.
Okay. Heroic guy.
That'll wake you up.
I absolutely love the fact of all the little movements you can do. Just running
Who
along
could resist
walls
that?
and everything.
I'm always awesome. Sometimes I'm extra awesome.
How do you do this slingshot again? Like that. It doesn't really give me that much speed, unfortunately.
Huh. That's when you think I can't get any better.
God, I love the swinging in this. It's so much fun. Where we going?
Every second counts.
Someone please help me!
Hey there, lady.
I can't reach the fire exits!
You ain't gotta reach them while I'm here.
Thank you! I was broiling in there!
Okay, there's 3 civilians. There's one.
I can barely breathe in this place!
You look the exact same as the last one.
Hey! Up high!
Why are you all on the roof?
Don't worry.
Please! I'm trapped in here!
So much for fires being romantic.
Ow.
Those people won't be able to breathe for long.
Thank you! I couldn't have lasted much longer!
Yay. I did the thing.
Firefighters are praising Spider-Man's efforts, calling them welcome and appreciated.
Why, thank you, firefighters.
Car 42, we have reports of fighting, possibly gang-related, in Central Park, southwest corner. Can you check it out?
Dispatch said it was the southwest corner of the park. I should be first on the scene. Huh. Just a few blocks, as the spider swings.
Well, I wasn't headed to that. I was headed to the thing over here.
This is Whitney Chang with an editorial comment. Early polls on the Osborne-Fisk announcement show broad public support. Citizens are tired of the crime wave and have doubts about the mysterious figure known as Spider-Man, despite all the good he's done.
So what else is new?
But I've obtained the records of the officers on the task force. They show allegations of corruption and police brutality. None of it proven, but still. Are these the people we want to trust with this kind of power?
I ain't messing with that freak!
The spider! Kill him!
Oh, I know what's bothering you. You think because I took down Herman Schultz, it means I like him more. That's just not true. You'll get the same up-close and personal attention. I promise.
Oh, jerk. I'm assuming you
Getting
chased this
tooth now
guy.
to find the one that got away. Hey,
Okay.
helping up bad guys is my thing. What the?
Kraven?
I can help you? Okay, Mr. Kraven the Hunter. You got my attention.
We have shots fired at the bus station. Proceed with caution. Suspects heavily armed.
Okay, I see.
That is the last time I...
All units, officers are under fire at the bus station. Need assistance immediately.
That's a lot of gunfire. Somewhere they should be.
You put forth this week in effort? I gotta feel like you don't respect me. Hey, Bob,
Hey,
you? Running tricks, are we?
Glad you're back, Tessa. Spider-Man, you're okay, Mudboy.
This one time I fought somebody
Let's
who
get
was
you
a
straight out
real
here.
loser,
Gunfire.
and they were still better.
I think that's everyone else. Stop shooting. That's a huge bitch! Hi there, how you doing?
It's like a bouncy house, am I right? Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? Because she was wrong.
Just a Spider-Man punch straight to the dome.
Spider-Man!
Kraven!
I like. Impressive. But you are still raw. Inexperienced.
I was experienced enough to beat your friends.
I am Russian, but I am no friend to those pigs. My name is Sergei Kravenov. Men call me Kraven the Hunter.
So you left me that note. Huh. Judging from the web, you're one of those crazy reality show guys who runs around naked in the woods eating bugs. How can you help me?
I can make you a true hunter. Not just a boy pretending to be a man. Should you wish to accept, you may find me here. Until we meet again.
Parker, why didn't you get me pictures from the Fisk Osborne press conference?
Oh, sorry, Mr. Jameson, but I got school. You know, life outside the job.
In my day, your job was your life. A press pass is wasted on you.
Alright.
You know, I'd love to know how the task force is gonna... Actually, I just got an idea for using my press pass. I've got to admit, it would be nice not to feel like I'm fighting this battle on my own. But is Kraven someone I can trust? Kraven obviously doesn't know who I really am, or he would have come to my house. I don't know. I've always worked best alone. But then again, I've never tried it any other way. If Kraven can teach me his hunting techniques, I won't have to rely on police broadcasts to find bad guys. It's not like I tell Kraven my real name. And I'll be on guard for any kind of double-cross. I've never had formal training. Okay? Don't be nervous. You need information on Kraven, and you've got a press pass to get it with. Easy peasy. Never mind that if he finds out you're a photographer and not a reporter, well, you stuffed and mounted.
So do I actually get to interact with Kraven?
Fasten your seatbelts!
Now, Spider-Man, he's all about results. I like that.
Kraven's loft.
Mr. Kravinoff? It's me, Peter Parker, from the Daily Bugle. We spoke on the phone. The door was open. Mr. Kravinoff?
It's very quiet. Too quiet.
Good evening. Oh, I apologize for startling you. I am Kraven. Please forgive my theatrics. I merely wish to demonstrate my skills.
The videos online do that pretty well. I saw you take down that Siberian tiger with your bare hands, without hurting it.
Tigers are endangered. I simply relocated the beast for its own safety, as well as that of the local villagers. True hunters wish to conserve the natural world. It is where we find peace.
You're a long way from the natural world.
I craved a new challenge. I came here to hunt the monsters Oscorp created. The cross-species. The deadliest combination of animal and human. I ended their threat. But I grew fond of your city. And your city grew fond of me. And I decided to stay.
Except now you're hunting normal people.
No! Only criminals. Only those who prey on their fellow man have anything to fear from me.
This new task force is sending a pretty strong message. No vigilantes.
I do not trust them. They are paid for by Fisk. I am sure you've heard the rumors of his illegal activities.
Sure, everyone has. But no one can prove it. And the police seem okay with him.
Because he has paid those who are corrupt. The rest are desperate to avoid looking incompetent. Well, the public is desperate for an end to the crime wave. I have only one agenda. To get results.
Based on my experience, research, the police aren't big fans of vigilantes.
The police had their chance to stop the crime wave. They failed miserably.
I don't think they like being reminded of that.
I do not wish to insult them, but it would be a far greater crime to have the power to help, but refuse to act. Would you not agree?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I would.
I feel like he knows somehow.
Is man really the most dangerous game?
In their own way, yes. But men are merely highly evolved animals. The current crime wave provides fascinating opportunities to study them. The patterns of the various factions.
And What are you finding out?
That criminals are not unlike beasts. They have hunting grounds, specific behaviors. Many travel in packs, but there are differences.
Such as?
Animals prey on others for survival. Only human beings are willfully cruel.
Well, you're not wrong on that fact.
So you're saying you feel a responsibility to use your power to help?
Yes, to have such power and not use it is to be unworthy of it.
Well, thanks. I think our readers will find this very interesting.
Good, good. I must take this call, but please, look around. Take pictures of anything you wish. Yes? No, I said tranquilizer darts. No, I have no interest in automatic weapons. They require no skill. I am an artist!
3 pictures of interesting objects. Hello.
That's what I'm talking about. Suitable for framing.
Yeah. Can I take a... Can I take a picture of the T-Rex skull? Take a picture of something over here.
Just the image I wanted.
What did I take a picture of? Okay, world globe.
Now that's a keeper.
Pardon the interruption. Would you care to see my latest trophies?
I would love to see them, Kraven. These snakes look cool. I can hear some points. Are the points up here? There they are.
Just what I want.
Oh.
Cross species. Beautiful. Are they not?
I thought Spider-Man captured them.
An inadequate solution. They escaped.
So you killed them?
To save the lives of their victims, yes. But also in self-defense. They were deadly opponents.
I know. I mean, I can imagine. When do you consider it okay to kill?
When there is no other choice. I do not take life lightly. But when it is necessary, I do not hesitate. If my failure to act cost the life of an innocent person, I could not live with myself.
I know what you mean.
The cell shading always throws me off. I think it might be a visual bug with the PS3 emulator.
They all had superhuman powers. How'd you beat them?
I have trained myself to the peak of human ability, and learned many natural means of enhancement. Not drugs, like the scum who pollute the streets, but the secrets of native cultures. Herbs, potions, mysteries forgotten by so-called civilized man.
Hunting criminals. Some people might wonder if you're the Carnage Killer.
He is no hunter, but a brute, a savage. His very existence is offensive to men like myself.
So even though he's hunting criminals, you'd like to take him down?
Of course. He dishonors what I do. Without honor, Peter, the hunt means nothing.
Last question. Is there anything you haven't accomplished yet?
Yes. I would like to leave a legacy when I am gone. Pass my training to a protege. My only family is a brother who... well, he chose a different path. I never had a son, but... perhaps... forgive me. I am becoming melancholy as I get older. So, do you have what you need, Mr. Parker?
Yeah, I think I do.
I hear more points. Oh, that door back there. Oh, no, wait, right here.
I can check that one off my list.
Yay! Time to leave. I got to meet Kraven the Hunter. Okay.
Whitney!
Whitney? Should I be jealous?
Who is this?
That's no way to talk to a lady. Or even me.
Felicia? This is the number I gave Whitney Chang. How'd you get it?
The name's Black Cat, as in cat burglar. As in I get my hands on things I'm not supposed to. How about you, Spider? Do you ever get your hands on things you're not supposed to?
I heard you were back in jail. Listen, if you're calling to tease me about breaking out...
I'm insulted. I can think of a lot more fun things to tease you about.
If you're smart, you'll get out of town before I find the time to chase you.
Funny, that's what I was going to say to you. Things are getting dangerous around here, Spider. Why don't we chase each other out of town, hmm?
I'm too busy to fool around with you. I mean, play games with you. Bye, Felicia.
What's the marker up here? Oh, I can just leave out the window. Okay. Do I have enough points to unlock anything? Let's see. Points. Upgrades. Slingshot 2. Will reach much farther.
Okay, let's go see what Kraven's got to teach me, besides mustache grooming.
Okay, I messed that up. I want to do slingshot.
Spider-Man's the best thing to happen to this city in years!
Wait. Let me do the slingshot.
If Spider-Man's a menace...
There we go. Oh yeah, that's much better than it was. No, Kraven.
I knew you would come.
Yeah, well, don't get any ideas about me being your sidekick. But I'm on the trail of the Carnage Killer, and tracking's a little out of my wheelhouse.
Ah, yes, the killer. I thought he might be you. But I have watched you, and I see that you are no madman.
You spied on me?
Only briefly. There is much a hunter can learn from observation. I see the way you carry yourself like a lost child. That you lack someone to guide you, to help you become a man. I have no son of my own. I do not want my legacy to die with me. I can make you the ultimate hunter. Let us work together to find this Carnage Killer and suppress the crime wave. Let us do together what we could not do alone.
I'm still gonna operate on my own.
Of course, as will I. But we will be there for each other when it is needed.
I sent you an address. There is a back alley from which the Russians move stolen Oscorp equipment to a safe house. Use the little fish. It is tempting to catch the easiest prey, but in our case, the most obvious criminals are the most inconsequential. Wait. Follow them. See where they go.
I get that, but I'm not gonna let anyone get hurt. If I see these guys threatening someone's life, they're going down.
Illegal money is usually paid in cash. If you follow low-level criminals as they drop off their earnings, they will lead you to the next rung of the ladder. You are doing well. Now listen. Higher-level criminals prefer to keep a low profile. But just as animals must visit a watering hole, they must collect their money and pay those above them.
I'll give them this. The way these guys hustle all over the city, they're getting one heck of a cardio workout.
Often the higher-level criminals will lead you to legitimate businesses that serve as a front to launder the illegal income.
Oh, I'm supposed to take pictures of them.
You will find their bosses who pretend at respectability.
I have to admit, Kraven, all this is leading me to the big fish I never used to find before. Thanks.
Like a pride of lions, when the leaders fear an outside predator, they will call their soldiers together for protection.
And every crook in New York is afraid of the Carnage Killer. When I find where they're holed up, it'll be like one-stop shopping.
You are learning, but stealth is crucial. Even you cannot find all of them at once.
Excellent. Great composition.
Okay.
If we don't have everything ready when the truck arrives, we'll be in big trouble!
Pictures.
Gotta get a photo of that crate of Oscorp tech, so I can trace it.
This crate is heavier than your mother. If you drop that, I'm not taking the blame for you. Quick, get the crate loaded before someone sees us!
Perfection.
Okay.
That Oscorp tech will go to their superiors. Do not lose sight of it.
I'll stick to it like, well, me.
Boycott the bugle! Support Spidey! League of Free Flag!
That's how it's faster to just do this around the map.
Come on.
It actually
Is
swing.
there anything?
Kraven's tips are paying off. I get the feeling there are a lot of bad guys in there. I better keep a low profile.
Yes, Russian hideout. What was the
I'm
point
guessing
of
this
that?
isn't a restaurant guide. The Carnage Killer. These must be all the places where he killed these guys' friends. A lot more than the police know about. I know what Kraven would say. A clearer picture of the Predator's hunting grounds.
Let's see. Figure unlocked.
I'll take that. So this is where all the cool gangsters hang out. I learned a valuable...
Me pressed wrong button.
But he's holding a fundraiser, a party, to ask other rich men for money to fight crime.
He wants to fight us, eh? Fine. Let's see if he has the stomach for it.
Have you seen him? He has the stomach for anything.
Help! I see him!
Don't feel bad. You're not... All right, you're not good.
Okay, so I have to actually just, you know, get behind them. I can't do it from above, which is unfortunate. Okay, there's someone coming.
I have seen more of these task force fools flying around like pigeons. One of them arrested Arcady.
They are well paid and well protected. Very hard
Can
to
I
get
lure
to.
them with?
Then maybe we get to the men who pay them.
No. Hey there, buddy.
Just what I want.
Hey! What's happening to you?
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on. No. This is why they call me amazing.
Okay, so I can do it while repelling. Like directly behind.
Man, what I could do with equipment like this. Harry won't mind if I borrow this for a little while.
Hello. The Miles suit. Okay. Huh. No, I don't want to change it. Not yet.
You'll be dead before you see me move.
I'm seeing you move right now. What is that?
Better go see what that was.
What is that? Oh, I don't know what that is. Alright. Hey there, buddy. How you doing?
It's not that you're bad at your job. Okay, it is. That's what I'm talking about.
Hello. Fucking tornado.
How can anyone be that fast? Hey, pay attention! Okay, lady, how much coffee did you drink? And of course the Daily Bugle never gets... I'm gonna guess this was not a meeting of the Wilson Fisk fan club. Kraven, I'm sending you pictures. The first one looks like a map of places the Carnage Killer struck.
Ah, yes. Good. Good. The more we can learn of his habits, the better.
Next up is a flyer for an anti-crime fundraiser hosted by Wilson Fisk. I think they're gonna try and kill him there. Even if Fisk is crooked, I can't let them do that. Especially with all those innocent people around.
The fundraiser is tonight. They will have put their plan into action already. You must go to the location and stop them.
Just one problem. I don't have an invitation. I'm guessing you don't either.
Then we must improvise. I am too well known to bypass security. But under your mask, Spider-Man, nobody knows who you are.
Here's a hint. I'm not rich enough to go to this.
Then you will find a way. I believe in you.
I will sneak my ass in. Figure unlocked. Daily Bugle.
Wouldn't mind chatting with Fisk. See what he knows about all this. But I kinda have a feeling he's not the most approachable guy in the world. And none of it matters if I can't get inside. Wait, I think I've got it. With that fundraiser's level of security, I can't use my press pass to bluff my way in. Unless I'm really supposed to be there. The photographer needs a reporter. And I bet I know one who's already planning to go.
Let's go find them then. Oh, I just went straight up. Enter the theater. I'm guessing I'm going in with her. Is that Gwen?
Oh, Whitney! Thanks again for using me on this.
Hey, I get it. College is expensive. You want to make easy money taking boring pictures of wrinkly rich people? Go nuts. But you should probably stay away from me.
Let me guess, you've got some pointed questions about the task force?
Among other things. I give it 10 minutes before I get kicked out.
Hey, Harry!
Pete! Oh man, I know we haven't seen each other much since we were kids, but this doesn't seem like your kind of scene.
Society pages. I'm a part-time photographer for the Bugle. Smile. Great, got it. Thanks. Fisk is putting a pretty big target on his back. Why do you think he does it?
He grew up in Hell's Kitchen. Lots of crime, gangs. I think this is his way of taking control. Standing up to the guys who bullied him when he was a kid. But knowing Fisk, he's also got a plan in place to profit from it.
More than likely.
Whitney Chang says the cops on the task force are crooked too.
I just supply the tech. Fisk handpicked the men. But the police chief cleared them all.
The chief's desperate to stop the crime wave. He's not gonna argue with the guy who's helping him do that.
Well, one thing's for sure. The task force is getting results. And no one likes to mess with success.
Huh.
Yeah, but they're also going after Spider-Man.
Hey, I gotta ask. Why Fisk? I hear some pretty shady rumors about him.
He's the only one rich enough who is willing to work with me. I've got a lot on my plate. I can't waste time worrying about people attacking Oscorp. And our public image could use a boost. I'll tell you this, though. The rumors are true. Fisk is definitely into some illegal stuff. But good luck proving it.
Drinks, gentlemen? Take.
Whoops. Sorry.
You know, don't worry about it. I gotta go anyways. I've got, important things to do.
Me too. Something fishy about that guy. Better follow him.
I see you. Hello. There goes a dressed up man.
I can check that one off my list. It's my lucky day.
Very lucky day. Aha!
Time to get into my work clothes.
Change into Spider-Man. Slidey walking.
No doorbell. Guess I better get creative.
Here I go.
Please, what do you want?
From you, nothing. We just need your waiter uniform so we can serve Fisk a special recipe.
What are you gonna do with us?
Depends how much you bother me.
There! This doesn't mean you're a bad person. Well, actually...
You are just a little man. What is that?
Thank you. I was so scared.
You have been liberated, bro. Thank you, indeed.
I hear glowing.
Oh, yeah.
I see more.
Open sesame. Okay, that didn't work. On to plan B. Who can resist that? I'll take that.
Loot.
You won't get me so easily, Spider!
Okay. Hello, big man. Dodge your fat.
No one gets left out when I use the seismic blast. Money doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast. Booyah!
What good is climbing walls now?
Is it just me, or am I carrying this entire fight? Pretty good.
God, I love the combat. Defeat the Russian gang.
Well, I saved Fisk from the Russians. Now to find out if I have to save anyone else from him.
Change into Peter Parker. Eavesdrop on the guest.
These people are movers and shakers. I can learn a lot just by listening in.
Who do I need to listen to?
The problem is the gangs have all this money, and the police have to deal with budget cuts.
That's why this fundraiser is so important. We need the task force to make it a fair fight.
Have you seen the task force equipment? State of the art. It's about time we got serious about cleaning up these streets.
I'm not thrilled with the idea of donating money to help the police do their job.
It's not their fault. No police force is equipped for the problems they've had lately. That lizard creature, Spider-Man.
I suppose you're right. It's a new world, very dangerous one.
This man here looks like the default character you play in Gmail.
So, this is gonna sound like a bad pickup line, but you seem really familiar. Have we met?
Judging from your bargain basement suit, I doubt we move in the same circles.
Oh, I get it. One with a silver spoon in your mouth, huh?
Hardly. For me, silver's an acquired taste.
Well, I'm here for the Daily Bugle, so, you know anything interesting about Fisk?
I know he hangs out with rich older men, and you're scaring him off, so I'll have to say goodbye. Look me up when you move out of your mom's basement.
I don't live with my mom. I live with my aunt. Well, nice meeting you. My name's Peter. As if you care.
I'm Felicia.
But what?
Uh-oh.
Well, he knows how to make an entrance. Blotting out the sun. Time to talk to the big man himself.
Felicia looks very pretty.
All I know is Spider-Man saved my brother's life. He didn't ask for money or anything. He's okay in my book.
Hey, back off.
Should I tell Whitney Chang he has no comment on the Russian mobsters tied up downstairs?
It's all right. I like this young man's boldness. He mustn't reveal that to anyone. It would play into the criminals' hands. They want to make people afraid to support my anti-crime efforts.
But if no one knows what they did, they'll get away with it. And try again.
Oh, I assure you, they will not get away with it.
Meaning what, exactly?
Well, the task force will get them, of course. We've been gathering intelligence on this organization for some time.
But no one's been able to stop them yet. Not the police, not Spider-Man.
Don't say that name to me! Spider-Man. He fancies himself a hero. But he's let crime run rampant. The police are bound by the laws of probable cause. Spider-Man is not. If he hasn't stopped this scum by now, he's either incompetent, or he simply doesn't care.
What's your beef with Spider-Man? Seems like you're after the same thing.
If Spider-Man is going to operate outside the law, one would think he can accomplish things more expediently. But he contents himself with apprehending purse snatchers. He's a dilettante, a thrill seeker, worse than useless. Still, he does seem popular with children. In fact, I recently secured his likeness rights.
You what? How about this Carnage killer? Is the task force chasing him?
We are interested in catching anyone who commits a crime. But it's a lot harder to find one man than an entire gang of them.
And I bet the fact he's killing guys you don't like doesn't exactly bother you.
I do not condone murder, of course. But am I shedding tears for his victims? No, I am not.
Gathering intelligence, huh? Find out anything interesting?
The Russians are clever. They operate in cells, each knowing very little about the others. When one group is taken down, it rarely leads to further arrests.
But someone's got to be calling the shots.
Well, they do have a central base of operations, but very few know where it is. Finding it will be another matter entirely.
I like his voice, but I can't get over how he just looks like a big giant block.
It's this very war that will be the end of the gangs. The more they escalate, the harder it becomes for them to hide.
Wait, are you saying the Russians are still smuggling guns into the city?
Don't put words in my mouth, young man. I'm just a backer. I leave the crime fighting to trained professionals. Now, excuse me. I have funds to raise.
Yeah, I've got, important things to do, too.
Exit the theater. No one is safe. I'm pretty high up.
That map I found showed a lot of Russian mob activity around a trucking company. Seems like the perfect cover for bringing weapons into the city. I could stop that truck right now, but I'd rather see where it's headed.
Thanks to our lovely Kraven the Hunter, we now know to just follow the enemy. Follow the Russian thugs.
Quick, before those task force idiots see us.
Relax. We set a car on fire 10 blocks away. They're distracted by that.
Really? No one is safe. That's a lot of thugs.
I haven't done this kind of heavy lifting in years.
Me neither. But there's a reason we've lasted this long. Not many of our soldiers even know about this place.
Yeah, here. I guess everyone's a big shot. Is it true what they say about the killer? Is he one of the cross species?
I heard he is just a man.
If that's true, Jack the Ripper was just a man. I am telling you, there is something demonic about anyone who could do that to a human being.
Hey there, buddy.
Did that hurt? Oh wait, I just remembered, I don't care.
Come here. We're gonna hang out together.
That's the kind of heavy artillery you see in a combat zone. I can't let it hit the streets.
No bats for you.
I might just have a future at this. They're wishing they paid for that sprinkler system about now.
Let me up.
I lost 3 men to that carnage killer. If someone doesn't get him soon...
Patience, Misha. I hear we are making progress.
Hey there, buddy. Ooh, loot.
That's what I'm talking about.
I see more loot. I want the loot.
It's my lucky day.
I have him!
Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, curse you, Spider-Man? I love that
Curse
one.
you, Spider-Man! There, I said it for you.
Et voila! The only way to make sure those weapons don't hurt anyone is to wreck them. Luckily, I'm good at that. Halfway there. Gotta find the rest of those weapons fast.
I just called David.
I see
He
a
says the
loot.
carnage killer's still tied up.
How do we know it's just one man? Maybe he has friends. Maybe there's an army of them.
Maybe your mother dropped you on your head too many times. It's true, we have the carnage killer. The boys are making welcome right now.
They should kill him right away before he can escape.
Stop worrying like an old woman. I saw him. He's not so tough now that he's been caught.
What the?
He's begging for his life.
Say what you want, but I won't stop worrying until he's dead.
It's escalating. Gotta make my move, now. Spider Slam! I'm still
Spider
experimenting with the
Slam.
catchphrases. What do you think?
Hey there, boys. How you doing?
Yeah!
Today, you die.
Why can't they all be like that?
Oh no, but it's very unfortunate.
Don't feel bad. You're not. All right, you're not good.
I saw something. I know it. No more tricks. Now you must fight.
Must I fight? I don't want to fight though.
What is that? Okay, this wasn't a fair fight. But hey, you started it. Let's not fight.
No guns for you.
Ah, never mind. Let's fight.
How did you not notice me beating the hell out of your buddy?
Everyone quiet.
And the judges give Spidey a perfect score. Okay. Judges are just in my head, but still.
Help! I see him.
Hey there, how you doing?
Are you deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing? Who can resist that?
I want the loot.
This'll shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny.
Ow.
When you put forth this weak an effort, I feel like you don't respect me.
You know what? I'm starting to feel like they don't either.
Can't leave dangerous weapons lying around. Here's what I do best. Break things. out my marshmallows.
That's a mech suit. Wait, that's the rhino suit. Hello there.
I knocked out your tooth, but don't worry. I left it under your pillow.
That's the rhino suit. From the end of the second movie. Huh.
There!
Oh, hi.
Oh, hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit.
I will make you bleed. This is what everyone fears?
No.
I will crush you.
Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, curse you, Spider-Man? I love that one. See, this is where bad guys shouldn't have nice weapons. They leave them out where anything could happen.
Time to get out of here.
I'm telling you, he's right where we left him. Your men are panicking like children.
I believe you. Just show me so I can tell them I saw it with my own eyes.
I like how they
Better
don't
yet,
notice me
take a
there.
picture with your phone. You can show them yourself. We've beaten him senseless.
Who's senseless?
And boom goes the dynamite.
No guns.
Today, you die.
Webbs,
No
do
guns.
your stuff.
I will make you bleed.
And heave!
No guns.
This is what everyone fears? He's a joke! You are just a little...
Don't feel bad. You're not. All right, you're not good. Not again.
Today, you die. I will make you...
Keep up. There's gonna be a test.
I just punched the motherfucker with another
Come,
motherfucker.
Spider-Man. Let's see what you can do.
Good night, everybody. Why can't I web zip up here? No, seriously, why couldn't I just web zip up there?
Please, I keep telling you, I'm not who you think. I sell advertising.
Then why did someone break in here to save you, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Makes sense now, eh? A weakling like you could never kill our men alone. Tell us who you're working with. Talk!
Nobody. Oh, please, nobody.
That guy's no killer.
Good night. I hear loot.
I can check that one off
I
my
got
list.
No, don't, please, someone help me.
Now you're really getting on my nerves.
Better hurry before it's too late. They're so cute when they're asleep.
Dun 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 dun. Ba-da-ba.
Just what I wanted.
Wait, okay, there they are.
This is what Spider-Man! I knew it! He's one of the killer!
You are all flesh and no substance. Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed.
Good night.
Man!
If I was working with the Carnage Killer, you'd be dead right now. Be glad you were
These guys seem to think you killed a bunch of their friends.
It's not true. It's not true. I was going to my car, and I saw someone attack one of these Russian guys. He's the killer, not me.
How'd you end up here?
I yelled. Then the killer ran. I went to see if I could help the victim. Then his friend showed up. My hands were bloody. But they wouldn't believe that I didn't do it.
This man you say was the real killer. What does he look like?
White, red hair, skinny, wild eyes. The strength of a madman. Not the kind of madman I work with.
Your license says you live in Jersey. If you can prove you weren't in the city when the Carnage Killer struck, I'll let you go.
No problem. I was in San Diego all last week, at a convention.
That's the ambulance I called. You'll be okay now.
So it is Cletus Cassidy, yeah. The hunters and the hunted. Alright.
Kraven, I've got a description of the Carnage Killer.
Excellent. I've used the map you provided to identify his hunting grounds.
You think he'll be out tonight?
A true predator never stops the hunt, my friend. Meet me at the location I am sending you.
How can I not get to the top of that tower? Oh, it's not even a permeable object. Damn. Alright. Well, that's the end of this episode. I will see you all next time. Looks like we're getting to do more with Kraven as well, which is... I'm enjoying it. I actually really like his character in this so far. So, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.